the bones breaking from within, but the skin not.
Stop it!
His
Tibby,
arms
please
beginning
stop!
to break.
B O R R O W O R R O B.
Hello, and welcome to KOllOK, America's heart. Life is generally easy in KOllOK. The spirit of our small town is built around enjoying life despite our technological empire. KOllOK is like Paris. Art, music, and treasures of life are not just incidental. They are central to the spirit of our little town. This is a special gift for visitors and those who live in our vast green valley. KOllOK's natural beauty can be thanked to the peaks that tower over us in our four corners, shielding us from the elements. Spend the day at Crater Lake, fed by the ever-flowing Riley River, America's heart. Enjoy our historic Main Street, or take a tour of our world-famous Shepherd's Winery, my favorite. KOllOK prides itself in being a world leader in renewable energy and advanced medicine, all thanks to our most famous attraction, Synchroneity Tech. Many new families find their home in KOllOK. Brought in to fill one of the country's most exciting genetic research facilities, many open roles. Science is at the very soul of KOllOK, unlike anywhere else in the world. Gated by nature itself.
We have some new passengers in the car for this leg of the journey. Maybe it would be best to use this time to understand them a bit better. A look inside their teenage minds. I assigned our passengers with a question. A simple one, but one that I am sure will lead to many interpretations. The question, KOllOK is what, Billy Baker?
KOllOK is, apparently. It's a town that pays lip service to fairness, but we who give can't help but notice all the taking. KOllOK is a town where every smile seems to have a secret stuck in its teeth, and no one flosses. They all just wear it, and we all just pretend not to see it, and no one talks about it. It's the type of town that makes a deal with the alien devil for its grandchildren to pay. Just like Washington would have wanted, the father, not the state. Or the other way around, I don't know. See, KOllOK's my hometown. At least it's my body's hometown. My mind is from another universe. And KOllOK is the type of town where those words are real and not like skunk-breathed ideas from a faux philosophical sophomore's first joint. It's a real place with real darkness. Me and my friends did our best to make it a little bit brighter, and I think we did a pretty good job. But even with all that alien devil stuff and all the kids with like secret superpowers running around, KOllOK still figures out a way to be boring as fuck. Summer's almost over, and another new beginning is just a week away. But I think it'll be a good year.
Thank you, Billy Baker. Imbeth Peg, enlighten us.
KOllOK is, I guess for me, it's really all I've ever known, apart from glimpses of towns during family road trips. It's where I was born, it's where I grew up, it's where I had my first kiss, where my parents decided they would spend there forever. Forever. Recently, I've been thinking about my forever, and I really guess my future. KOllOK is home, but is KOllOK my forever? apart from the rest of my high school years, is KOllOK my future? I guess if I had to pick from all the things that KOllOK is, cozy, familial, problematic, home, I would say for me it's mostly a jumping off point. But I don't know when I'll be ready to jump. And if I'll want someone to jump with me.
Thank you, Mbeth Peg. Laura Bennett.
KOllOK is the void where my life should be. And even though I'm out now and I can see the stars and the trees and the people here instead of just a room of gray and the back of my own eyelids as I remember where I came from, I can't call this place home. This isn't home for all of me. Laura Prime, yeah. She wrapped herself around a fucking tree. I don't know if I should stay. I don't know if I can go, and I don't know how to live here, remembering all of the promise I had in a different world. And it's so far gone now. And even though I still look young, I feel so old and so tired on the inside. And every time I see a kid run around this park, it reminds me of all the promise that I left behind. KOllOK is a memory and a mirror, and if I could break it, I would.
Thank you, Laura Bennett. Mallory Jenkins.
How do I even start? How about this? The word of the day is bullshit. KOllOK is bullshit. Like bullshit incarnate. I couldn't imagine a bullshittier fucking place if I tried. The town's bullshit. My job was bullshit. The people are bullshit. Most of them anyway. Some of them are tolerable, I guess. KOllOK is like this thing that gives you nothing but takes everything from you. I had a friend I thought understood me. It took that. It took my dad. All these debts came in. It took all $872 I'd saved from Taco Bell Express, so I guess it took my way out, too. Nobody knows what happened with that, still. But here I am, forced to write down my bullshit feelings like some kind of bitch. So now, it's also taking my time. And as people say, time is money, which I need. Seriously, this has to be 150 words by now, unless you don't count and bullshittier. But this sentence right here has to get me there. And don't even try to say that this sentence doesn't count, Miss Peg, because you should be happy I wrote this dumb fucking bullshit thing at all.
Quite enlightening. Thank you, Mallory. Mickey Jones.
KOllOK is not my home. I had a home before, but I left it all behind. I hated my life, I hated my teachers, I hated my peers, because they treated me different from the other kids. They looked at me like I was a wild animal that found its way into town. And my dad's constant public intoxication didn't help with the stares. Even now, with my whole family back together and crammed in this apartment so we're closer than ever, literally, KOllOK still isn't my home. It's just another town, sort of. The friends I made here, the people I call my family, they're my home. But I do owe it to this town that I was able to find a home at all. It's where I met Tibby, the kid who sometimes says stuff that would make you think you should be back in second grade, but has a heart of gold, and the biggest heart at that. It's where I met Sky, who had absolute nerves of steel like nobody else, but had passion that burned sometimes literally at her fingertips. Marcus, who's one of the smartest guys I know, even if he puts a wall up when he thinks we need protecting. Billy, who might not always get right from wrong, but he's trying. And he asked for help, which is the bravest thing he's ever done. And Rachel, my first friend in KOllOK, who gave me a chance when no one else would, and taught me to give others a chance. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you, KOllOK. Where you are doesn't really matter, whether your town is like any other town or your town is full of monsters and secrets. KOllOK is just a town. Sort of.
Thank you. 3 a.m., August 1st. Undisclosed location somewhere within KOllOK, Washington. We follow its creation, its production, from flesh to what we will come to know as tears. Step 1. A disillusioned woman doing what it takes to survive, along with her cohorts, pulls the taut string, igniting the small chainsaw gripped firmly in her rubber-gloved hands. This part requires no precision. The buzzing whir muffled as the edges pierce the gelatinous flesh. Viscous, dark red blood cakes her goggles, but she doesn't need to see just yet. The sound will guide her. She pushes the motorized blade deeper until the pitch elevates. Solid contact. Push through it, she thinks. Its circumference surprises her, though the cut takes merely a second before she feels the saw flow freely to the floor. It was a long second. She's going to need help to lift this one. The motor comes to an abrupt halt. She lets out a whistle. She wipes the fluid from her face with her plastic-covered arm. She doesn't turn to acknowledge. No point. They all know what they're here to do. To get the job done. Pleasantries be damned. She pulls a sharp knife from her boot, placing it in her right hand as she digs through the cut, scraping whatever connective tissue may be holding on to the thick bone. It still amazes her, though, how easily it slides out, not built for supporting weight, just going freely within the source, like exposed roots in swamp water, except the roots are only connected to each other, sliding within the base of the tree, free of obstacle. She catches the eye of the man across from her. They nod and lift together, nearly 100 pounds this one. They slam the hardened collagen on a nearby cart. Another whistle echoes throughout the concrete room. Her helper nods. "I got it. Go," she says, muffled through her mask as she begins straining to push the cart down the dark hall to her station. Her team is waiting. Step 2. She strips off her plastic poncho, hanging it on the brass hook just outside the room, signaling its collection for cleaning. She continues declothing down to her underwear, rubber gloves, mask, and tight hairnet. Perfect timing, she thinks. Her mouth is dry. The atropine kicks in. Her scantily clad team of 3 scrubs the femur-shaped bone with sodium hypochlorite and Brillo until its glossy white surface reflects the hanging fluorescence of the room back at them. She feels sweat beginning to bead. Wipe it off carefully. Can't taint the product. This one's too big to fit in the kiln. It will need to be divided. An eager intern picks up the pneumatic bone saw. "Hey!" she yells through her mask, pointing to Regulation 7 on the wall, reading "No cutting or grinding without approved safety attire." He stops. They don their thick blue plastic gear. Have to do this quick, she thinks. The heat in there can kill ya. They place the 4-part quadrant carefully into the kiln, 1,000 degrees. They take a break. They've earned it. Step 3. Further down the hall, her team, each carrying a dry and dense slab of product, stands outside a sealed metal door. A quick look at the eye in the sky triggers a light above the door to shift from red to green. She pulls on the latch, letting out a blast of cool air that creates slippery condensation around the entry area. Her complaints on this issue have gone largely unanswered. Once inside, they place the regulatory sealed winter coats on their shoulders. Regulation 9 must remain sealed at all times. Placing their slabs directly underneath the vacuum tubing, the belt sander gets to work. The dust-like particles filling the air like a vortex. The eager intern traveling with them around the room with the roof-mounted vacuum hose safely transporting this dangerous particles to the packaging area. Step 4. her work is done. But she appreciates the efficiency of this process. She watches from afar while dozens of disenfranchised former Synchronity employees carefully pack the tiers into consumable timed release capsules. This part requires precision. We're going to change the world, she thinks. As she pats sweat from her brow, grabs the chainsaw, and gets back to work. 11 a.m. Thursday, August 1st, 1991. Mallory Jenkins annoyingly walks to the entryway of his multi-story home to answer the door. This place, Mallory already felt too big before. Now, it seems extremely excessive. The door opens to reveal Aaron Cedar of KOllOK Wine and Collectibles. He served on the council with Mallory's late father. Hi, Mallory.
Yeah, Mr. Cedar.
Do you mind? He motions as if to let me inside.
Yeah, no, I mind. Look, this is like the fourth
No,
time.
I just came by to check on you.
Yeah, you've come by several times already, and like I said, the other 4 times.
And you know the council is here for you if you need anything.
Yeah, look, you should spend your energy trying to figure out what happened instead of bugging me every day.
But we could help clear out your dad's old stuff, auction it off.
No one's touching that right now.
Look, I'm sure the extra income could go a very long way.
I told you no one's touching that right now. So I'm fine, and I appreciate it. And every time you stop, it's great seeing you, Mr. Cedar. It's really.
I heard you quit your
nice.
job down at the gas station, and I'm sure some money could really help you out right now. There's no reason to leave all that stuff up there unattended. You know, we could take care of it for you. If you can't handle the pain of going through your dad's stuff, we could do it for you.
No, I already started. I'll get to it. You know, I'm just taking inventory. You know, of all the stuff in there, and I got it. So once again, I appreciate it. You're real kind for coming around here, Mr. Cedar. But right now, what I need is maybe some privacy. I have too many casseroles already, so no more casseroles. People keep bringing by casseroles. I don't know why people think that casserole is going to make me happy instead of, having a dad. But, hey.
I wasn't
would
trying
you like
to...
a casserole? I have, 10, and I'm not even joking, in my kitchen.
That's okay, Mallory. I'll pass on the note and make sure nobody brings you any more casseroles.
Yeah. I don't even like casserole, so.
If you need anything, we can help.
I appreciate it. Don't need anything, though. Really just, I got some stuff going on in here right now, so.
Right.
So if you, and hey, maybe I'll see you around at, a meeting sometime soon. I was actually thinking of getting more involved, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe I'll see you around.
What prompted you to want to get more involved? Have you been looking through your dad's things?
Well, no, I mean, like I said, I started to take inventory, but there's nothing. I mean,
So nothing led you to?
No, I just thought, hey, maybe it's time I start, being an adult, which,
That's
my
quite
dad
honorable
wanted.
of you to follow in your dad's footsteps.
Yeah.
He was a very respected man in the community.
Mm-hmm. Are you all right? You look.
No, fine.
Everything's cool.
Nothing of your father's led you to this decision. Just
no. I don't know why you keep asking about his stuff, but it's all. I promise, I haven't even touched it. It's all sitting right where it was. I've just been
okay,
looking.
Great. Well, I'll let you be, and just please, you know where to find us if you need anything.
I definitely do. I definitely know where to find you, and you know where to find me, but stop finding me here, because it's enough already.
Okay, great. As he turns and starts to walk down the sidewalk towards the street, Mallory, as you close the door, you remember you do have a friend inside in the living room. He's quite anxious to be here today. He's fidgety doesn't seem to want to be here at all. As Tibby Devon sits on the couch on the opposing end of your living room.
That guy is so annoying, man.
Oh, who is that?
It's this dude from the council. He always comes by to check up on me. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we're just gonna hang out at the lake today, right?
Well, yeah. But, I mean, you know why we're hanging out.
Okay,
we've become such good friends, you know.
Okay, so I agreed to come here today because I want to talk to you about that.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I can't do it anymore.
What do you mean you can't do it anymore? That's so dumb.
Well, no, it's not. I don't want to. I don't want to do it anymore. It makes me uncomfortable.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? Why
a lot of things are the big deal about it.
Okay, like name one.
It's really fucked up.
No, it's not. Like, you watch movies, right?
Yeah, I watch movies.
And you, like, stuff happens in the movie and there's special effects and...
It's not a special effect.
It is. I mean, it is kind of.
It's not a special effect.
I mean, first of all, it's very special. Don't sell yourself short. And the effect is that nothing bad happens. So...
But
I don't see what it's
No,
hurting.
it does. It does. Bad things happen. I've tried telling you this, and I know you know it, so you're just deflecting.
I don't see what it's hurting.
I do, though. I see it. I feel it, dude. I literally feel it.
What do you mean you don't feel it? I feel it. You don't feel it. I feel it. I'm the one that's feeling it. Okay? What's the point of even having a power if you're going to be too much of a bitch to use it, okay? You think
Do you
about
even know
that?
what it's like? You've only ever hurt yourself. Do you know what it's like to hurt anyone else? Have you ever felt that? Have you ever actually gotten in a fight? Punch somebody?
Yeah, I've been in fights.
No, you haven't. Stop it.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, you got beat up, though. You've never actually hurt somebody.
So
It might seem cool, but it's not. It's not okay.
Well, I'm not hurting.
It feels awful.
I'm not hurting you, am I?
I'm hurting you.
No, you're not.
Oh my God, you're so fucking
I'm
dumb.
I got the thing, you know. I'm gonna do.
What is that? I have a girlfriend. We're not doing that.
All right, look, I knew you'd
That's
be like a
like
little
junior high
no,
stuff.
No, no,
You're literally the oldest out of all of us. How are you like this?
I learned how to fold in middle school. Don't ask questions, but I just thought maybe we could make it more fun because I knew you didn't like it last time. So I'm just thinking pick like a color. You know, you know the game.
I know the game.
Cool.
It's not a game. It's
so
just
we got red, blue, green, and orange.
Orange, just 'cause I know it's hard for you to spell.
ORANGE. And then we got a number. You got 3, 4, 8, and 7.
I don't want to do this.
Just do it, man. It's fine. How many times have we done this already? Nothing bad happens. 3, 4, 8, 7.
What did you write on that?
3, 4, 8, 7. 3, dude.
4. Fine, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay. So we've got. Oh, dude. All right. We haven't done this one yet.
Oh no.
Ready?
I don't.
Hand in garbage disposal.
No.
No, we haven't done it yet.
No.
I could understand maybe if we landed on mallet to leg, sledgehammer to leg last time. That one was crazy. You remember when the bone came through and then it just hand in disposal. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna let you turn the switch on.
I'm not doing it. No.
You think I'm gonna turn the switch on?
No, I'm leaving.
You're not gonna leave.
And you're just gonna bleed out, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
I go over and lock the door.
What are you doing?
You're not leaving, man. We're
Door's
doing it.
locked from the inside.
We're doing
I
it.
can just leave.
We're doing it. We're doing it. And then I walk over into the kitchen area where the garbage
Mallory,
disposal is.
don't. No, I'm leaving, dude. I'm gonna
putting
leave.
my hand in.
I'm leaving.
Here it goes. It's inside. The switch is right there.
What do you do?
I tell him, look, I'm gonna count to 3, and if you don't do it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm not.
1.
I'm not doing it.
2. Look, I know you're into it. The door's right there, and you haven't even made one move toward it.
Because I'm worried you're gonna kill yourself.
1, 2, 3, and I flip the switch.
Roll your grit. Difficulty of 20.
Oh my God.
This is a legitimate
15.
fear.
You have 6 tokens available, but why do I feel like you don't want to use them?
I don't want to use any of them.
Mallory Jenkins places his hand down inside the garbage disposal. He can feel the tip of the blade with his fingers, the slimy residue of potato skins left there most likely months before. When's the last time you turned this on? Probably never. Your dad would have been the last one to use it. You flip the switch.
Oh, Tibby, it hurts! You're gonna have to flip the switch off! Flip the switch off! I can't do it! Flip the switch off!
The blade drags your hand in deeper.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, you have no idea. Oh, my fuck. Turn the switch off!
You black out. The sound of the blade and the whirring of bone, blood, grinding against it stops Tibby in his tracks next to the door. His hand held out, wanting to open it. But the silence startles him. He wants to leave, but he can't. Fuck you, Mallory, he thinks. As he turns and walks towards the kitchen, he can hear now the blade still whirring, spinning, but whatever it was connected with, whatever bone was there, is long gone. Your arm just hanging in the sink, bleeding out. Tibby walks over, shuts off the switch. First, he sets you down in a chair as the blood begins to pour all over the kitchen floor. He sighs, closes his eyes, and Tibby will have to use 5 out of his 6 tokens to hold on to your arm. And before you regain consciousness, the bone, the skin, the muscle tissue all begins to reform as if it has a life of its own, reaching out, connecting, pulling upon itself. As you then awake, Mallory, to the insane euphoria and rush of that energy flowing back into your body, as you regain consciousness and you feel that tingle as your nerves begin to connect again, a feeling regaining where it was then lost. You notice now all the blood on the floor, and Tibby sitting directly in front of you, his face white as a ghost.
Dude, you should have seen your face when I flipped that switch.
One moment.
No, dude, I'm gonna...
And Tibby rears back, punching you as hard in the testicles as he possibly can.
Oh! What did we talk about?
No, not healing. Deal with that. The swelling's on you.
Yeah.
It might not kill you, but fuck you, man. I'm tired of this. I'm done. I'm not helping you ever again.
All right. Well,
we're done. You could have died. 5 more seconds, you probably would have bled out. And I'm not bringing you back from death. I won't do it.
If you don't do it, then I guess I'm just going to have to tell people you've been using your power like they told you not to.
If you're dead, you can't tell anyone shit, you idiot.
Look, I'm not going to die, okay? Can you even die from a hand in disposal? I've seen people lose hands before, right?
If you black out and bleed to death, yeah.
Look,
you passed out, man. If I had left, you'd be dead.
Yeah, but you're not going to leave. You know? Mallory and Tibby.
Don't do that.
Mallory and Tibby, come on, man. You know you want to bump it.
I'm going to bump my fist into your dick again if you don't
no,
stop
don't. Don't. First of all, we talked about that several months ago. You don't do that. I'm going to clean it up.
I'm not allowed to punch you in the dick, but you're allowed to put your hand in a garbage disposal?
Yeah, because
This is an abusive friendship.
No, it's not. It's just our thing, man. It's our thing.
It's your thing and you need help.
I don't need any.
Have you been going to therapy?
I have to. They make me, but...
Well, maybe you should fucking listen.
Listen to what?
What she says. I don't know. What do they tell you? Do you tell them that you're doing this? Probably not. No, you can't, right? You can't tell anybody because then they know that I'm healing you and stuff, and we're not supposed to tell people.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's bullshit, dude. I go and they want to talk to me about my feelings, and You know, first of all, I'm a man, dude. Do you understand? Like, I keep that shit locked up.
What does that even mean?
I keep it locked up.
That sounds like
one of the manliest things you can do.
you sound like sound like such a tool right now.
No, one of the look. Yeah, have you seen
Anytime some dude starts saying one of the manliest things you can do, I stop listening because it's going to be something really stupid.
No, it's one of what you do is you feel yourself getting a feeling, right? And then you just take it and you go and you swallow it.
You need help.
I don't need help.
And
Look, this is fine, man. I'm gonna clean that up. Don't even worry about it. You can go. You can go wait outside if you want. I'll be.
Let
right?
it stain. We're supposed to go pick up Mickey, and I don't have a car, so you're driving.
So I have to leave blood on my floor because you have to go pick up your girlfriend, or we have to go pick up your girlfriend.
Yeah. It's your problem, man.
Fine.
And I'm not coming over here anymore if you keep doing this.
Fine. Yeah. Get in the car. I'll be right there.
No, I'm gonna watch you walk out. I'm not gonna go sit in the car for 30 minutes while you clean up shit and wait for me to come back in and be like, I thought you were coming. And you'd be like, oh, I'm just doing something really quick.
I'm just. Okay, that is what I was gonna say exactly, but.
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Okay, fine.
Look, you may not have to go back to school on Monday, but I do. So I want to spend whatever last couple days that I can just relaxing and not dealing with stuff like this and your fucking problems.
Whatever, man.
And you can't tell Mickey.
I'm not gonna tell anyone. You're the one with your pact. We promise not to use our powers. I've heard you say it.
Yeah, you'd be dead if I didn't. And just because I saved you once doesn't mean you get to keep doing that over and over again.
Well, I mean, we've been doing it for a while. I don't see. I mean, look, it's up to you. I might keep doing it. You don't know. Maybe I need you to watch over me. Tibby, the hero.
Why do I keep becoming friends with dudes like this?
I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna be late for your girlfriend. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. That's what I said.
Tibby and Mallory exit the front of the house, leaving the puddles of blood to stain the kitchen floor. Though your hand may be healed, it takes a moment for the feeling to come back. Was that your left or your right hand?
Right hand.
Right hand. You drive with your left, and you notice you're still a little dizzy. The loss of blood, we're going to hold with you for a little while, but you, for some reason, seem to enjoy it. But merely a few streets away, Billy Baker... Actually, what is Billy Baker doing?
What time is it now, and how much time until I have to go to work?
It's 11 a.m. I would say your clock-in time is around 11:30. Not too long.
Okay.
But that being said, it's merely
right down the road.
3 to 5 minutes away.
Okay. I'm in my room. I want to open the door to the hallway.
Billy Baker opens the door to the hallway. I'm guessing to see if anyone's around.
Hey, Mom. Can you give me a ride to work in like 20?
20?
Yeah.
You're gonna be late.
No, I've got 20 minutes.
I thought you said you started 11:30.
Yeah, it's 11.
You know, if you're only 10 minutes early, you're barely on time.
Okay, can we leave in 18 minutes?
That's not 10 minutes early.
Can you give me 18 minutes? No,
I'm gonna come
there.
get you in 15. Be ready to go in 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes, Mom. I'm gonna get changed and everything. Just see you in a minute. Do I see, like, I want to inspect the hallway. Do I see any siblings? Dad.
No, it's a
Dad's at
empty hallway.
All right, I'm gonna back into my room and lock the door.
Billy Baker locks the door, and I immediately don't like where this is going.
I am gonna strut over to my.
You're by yourself.
I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna strut over to my cassette player and put in a Hall & Oates tape and press play.
Given that we can't play Hall & Oates,
It's okay.
have
No, I've got it.
What
I go over to my mirror and I take off my shirt and my shorts to get changed, obviously.
Okay, Billy Baker is now changing in front of the mirror.
Private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. Private eyes, they're watching you. Private eyes, private eyes. They're watching you. And I just dance for a minute. Try some different stuff. Some like hip stuff. And then I'm gonna start, like flexing a little bit. And then I'm gonna drop to the ground and start doing push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Roll your grit. Difficulty of 10.
Why my grit? Actually, my grit's pretty good. 3.
Billy Baker has 11 tokens available.
I'd like to use 7 tokens to get out number 9.
Hold on. This is a new record.
What do you mean?
You're using 7 tokens to be able to do 9 push-ups.
Yeah.
Technically one push-up.
Yeah, it's already done 8.
It's a PR for Billy.
Oh no.
9. And I stand up, and then I flex again. Seeing some changes. Squeeze my arm and make my veins pop out. Yeah.
What?
And then I'm like squeezing my arm, and then I like look at myself, and I'm like practicing smiles. And then like I'm looking at myself. Hey, what's up? And then I look and make eye contact with myself, and I just like zone out. And I reach for my nightstand, and I pull out a black Sharpie, put it back, pull out a red Sharpie, and I just start writing. B O R R O W O R R O B. I drop the Sharpie.
The door slams open.
What the heck?
To the sound of your younger siblings, William and Edna Baker.
Get out of here! Are you kidding me?
With squirt guns
You
running and
freaking
jumping
butt
on your bed.
faces!
Fuck you, Billy!
No, get out! You don't get to do this!
As they spray your back with what appears to be yellow water, you hope that it's Kool-Aid, but you never know with your siblings.
I'm gonna try to catch one of them.
Roll your
Whoever's
flight.
closest.
Difficulty of 12. They're small and fast. Jumping on the bed, running. No, you don't. You don't catch them. And as they run out the door and back down the hall, one of them does yell out, "It's piss!" and continues running.
What? It smells like Kool-Aid.
It's piss!
I hate you so much. I'm putting my
you
shirt.
ready?
I'm putting like my tank top on and my like red lifeguard shorts.
Billy, are you ready?
Yeah, it's go time, Mom.
Come on, you're gonna be late.
Yeah, let's go. Do we have any Sunny D?
You drank all the Sunny D and you have to stop doing
No,
that. You're gonna rot your teeth out.
I'm gonna have some water.
Okay, fine. She grabs a glass out of the cupboard, begins to fill it up, and she never really makes a look at the glass. She just fills it and continues talking to you directly. As she does so, roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 6.
4.
You do have 4 tokens available.
I'll use 2.
You notice that the water has a little bit of a brown tint to it. It's been like that for the most part for a couple weeks
Is she
now.
getting this out of like the sink?
The tap, yes. People have been complaining a lot in town about the fracking that's been going on in the north side of town. Water's slowly been changing colors, but at the same time, you don't notice it being too much different than it was the day before. But she starts to hand.
Can you
What?
taste
Oh.
that first? Make sure it's good.
It's just water, Billy. Oh my God.
It's brown, Mom.
It's fine.
Jesus
it's just
Christ, look at that.
The filters or something. It's fine. It's just sediments and stuff, and it's fine. It's not going to kill you. It's drink some water.
You're
you
my
want
mom.
water?
If it kills me, it's gonna be on you.
If the water kills you,
Look at it, Mom. Are you kidding me?
Billy Baker gets killed by water. I don't think that's on me. I think that makes you look pretty bad.
Are you shaming me into drinking this water right now?
You said you wanted water. I'm not letting you drink Sunny D anymore. You're rotting your teeth out, and we cannot afford those dental bills anymore.
Okay, yeah, I'm drinking the water. I drink the water.
Great. Now get in the car.
Okay, let's go. I'm waiting on you.
Go.
You go.
Get in the car.
You're the one who drives.
Oh my God, Billy.
You get in the car.
She throws her hands up and goes out the front door. Come on, shut the door. Don't let your little
Jeez,
brother and
I
sister
know how
run out.
to exit a house, Mom.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you? You
Yeah.
leave it open every other day.
Oh my God.
And why is this bush dead? Have you not been doing your chores? Have you been watering this bush?
I've been watering it.
Why is it dead?
I don't
Look
know,
at
maybe
everyone
because the
else.
water's fucking.
Have you noticed?
I
What was
didn't.
that? Come here. Come here.
Mom, I'm sorry.
No, come here. Come, Billy, come here.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know what I want you to do?
Spank me.
You know what I want you to do?
What?
Roll your brains, difficulty of 3.
6.
No, that's,
Oh, wait.
Go ahead. Oh, wow.
15.
You know exactly what she wants. There's a hose next to the bushes, and on that hose also is a bar of soap that you usually use to clean the bottom of your feet and hands before you come back inside. You know that you're supposed to wash your mouth out with it right now,
Mom,
Billy.
it's midday and like the neighbors and I'm gonna be late for work.
Hey everyone, if you're home, come on outside.
All right, I'll do it. I run over there and put the.
Roll your grit, difficulty of 6.
2.
Billy Baker has 2 tokens available.
No, dude. No. Keep them.
Great. There's a couple hairs on the bar of soap. Not quite sure who they are. It's who's been using this as an outdoor shower. Hard to say at this point. But the taste definitely kind of numbs your tongue. Okay.
Can we go?
Are you sorry?
I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to use the F word.
Are you going to water the bush? You might as well since you're next to the hose.
So I'm being honest about that. I've watered the bush. Can I say that, like, I watered the bush?
You can say whatever you want.
And, like, the water's brown, so maybe we shouldn't be drinking this shit, Mom.
Really?
I am so...
She grabs the soap.
sorry.
Open. 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 Open your mouth. She jams the soap into your mouth. Now water the plant. Thank you. Was that so hard?
No, and I do it all the time.
Put it back. I didn't say you could take the soap out of your mouth. Was that so hard?
Uh-uh.
You're going to stop cursing.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're late for work, all because you had to backtalk your mom.
Yeah.
Get in the car. Soap comes with you. It's a safety measure. Put it on the dash.
Okay. I do.
So, how's work?
Good. Almost over.
Yeah, you excited to start school again?
Mm-hmm.
Can we expect maybe some better grades this year?
Yeah, probably.
Good.
I'm taking cool classes and stuff. World geography,
Okay. Great.
algebra.
That's good.
Hey, been meaning to ask you, did you ever like sign a weird contract to get me out of a coma?
Billy, we've talked about this.
How do comas work? How do people usually wake up from them? Did you sign a
You
contract?
just woke up, Billy. We've talked about this. I don't know where you keep getting this crazy idea. You just woke up.
But then why was I asleep for so long? Why didn't I just wake up earlier?
You were in a coma, Billy.
So people in comas, they just wake up sometimes.
It was a miracle.
All right.
It was a miracle, Billy. You're a miracle. Dirty mouth and all.
If someone came to you and they were like, we can get your son out of that coma, but you gotta sign this paper, would you do it?
That's an interesting hypothetical,
I feel like
Billy.
obviously you would do
I don't
it.
know where this is coming from. But just please stop. I don't know where you're getting these crazy ideas about how comas work. You woke up, Billy, and it was a miracle.
Okay.
So, drop it and button up.
I'm gonna...
What is there?
What?
Did
No.
you write something on your chest?
No. No,
Billy, did you write something on your chest? You're about to go lifeguard. You're going to take your shirt off. What did you write on your chest?
No one ever gets hurt. I've never had to take my shirt off. I've never even had to jump in. It's like 5 feet deep.
Are you afraid to take your shirt off at the...
No. I just don't have to.
You know, body image problems are totally normal for a boy your
God,
age.
Mom.
And you're going through a lot of changes. I know.
Mom. Have you noticed, though?
11:30 a.m. Laura Bennett packs her small duffel bag with snacks from the motel vending machine. This motel, crazy to think that she kind of considers it home, or at least for now. Her mother, Leela Bennett, fiddles anxiously on the bed of the motel. These last couple months have been hard on her. Doubtful that Laura would care, though. So you're going out to the lake again?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang with some of my friends.
Right. These are Marcus's friends, right? Have you told them that you're... What have you told them? Do they know? They have to know. You look exactly like him. They know.
Okay, for one, there's like 3 black people in town. They figured it out. Yeah,
Okay. But...
I may have mentioned it. Like at the end. I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, but... Do you think they still talk to Marcus?
You know what? I haven't asked. I will ask today. They don't really talk about him very much.
Do you think he talks to them? I mean, they're his friends,
Yeah.
right?
Look, I appreciate how...
He hasn't reached out to you. You would tell me if he reaches out to you.
Yeah, Leela, I would tell you if Marcus reached out to you.
Look, I know he's paying for this. I know he's sending us money, but I can't just stay cooped up in the house all day without a job. I don't...
Yeah, it's really weird.
How does my son become my boss overnight and I'm fired unexplainably and you... He has to know about you. He has to. Why hasn't he reached out? Why hasn't he come home? Why won't he talk to us?
Yeah, I don't know. Must be really, really anxiety ridden to sit in a room and not know what's going on.
Okay,
and
I
have
understand
no one
that
tell
might
you.
have been insensitive.
A little bit, Leela. A little bit.
Okay, don't Leela me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I know that was
Sorry, too.
insensitive.
No, me too. It's I'm just nervous and excited. And look, they're my friends too, okay? Like, I know that I'm supposed to find out stuff for you, but this is the first time
I just want
I
to
have
know
a
what's
life
happening
now.
to my son.
Yeah.
And I would love for us to exist in a world where I know that you can be who you want to be and you don't have to hide anymore.
Yeah.
You can own your name. You can be you.
I would love that too. Yeah. I'm sorry. You like those Oreos with the white side, the vanilla ones, right? I got some of those for you. No one my age eats those. They're disgusting. I got those for you. Just
Thanks.
yeah.
Well, I guess I need to give you a ride.
Can I? Okay, we've got to do this. I am 18, I think.
Okay, I can't.
Can I?
I was able to forge your documents to get you a job, but I cannot. The government's a different story. I don't have the means right now to come up with some sort of cover for you. My job was supposed to provide that.
Yeah.
Marcus could provide that for us if he wanted. If he would just reach out and call home and talk to us, he has the means to do that. I would like to assume, if he's the person running the place, that he could do this.
Can you just stop being so fucking reliant on Marcus? God. Get it together. He'll come back or talk to you or not.
We can't get
Move
you a
on.
car. I can't. There's no way to get you a license. I'm sorry. There's no way to do it. And I can't risk you getting pulled over and having to explain to someone why you don't exist in any system or why you died
Yeah.
years ago on public record. So I'm sorry I didn't think that through,
It's okay.
but that's where we are. And that's just how things are right now. So I can take you to the lake.
Yeah. Can we go? I want to get there early. I don't want to be the late one.
Yeah. Let's go. High up in the KOllOK Twin Pines Affordable Housing Apartment Complex sits Mickey Jones. What are you doing at this moment, Mickey Jones?
I'm in my room going about gathering my things to get ready to go to the lake because I know Tibby's on his way. Everything in the room is a bit crammed. We had to shove an extra twin bed in here somehow. And the dresser drawers are all overflowing from clothes that we have to share now. And the closet can't close anymore because it's full of half unpacked boxes. The decorations are very split between black, which is Mickey's stuff, and pink, which is her sister's stuff.
Your sister Emily sits at her desk. She's drawing with a pen. She keeps snickering to herself and then looking over her shoulder at you.
What are you drawing?
Nothing.
Let me see it. I want to roll over and just try and grab it from her.
As you roll over, she very clearly wants you to see what she's drawing. As there's a very crude drawing of someone, it's basically just a round head, a body with a bunch of knives in it, and the name Tibby above it. Oh, it's just a drawing of your boyfriend?
Jesus, why do you hate him so much?
Because he sucks?
Well, yeah, but what do you have against him?
He's stupid.
Okay, you're 12.
And you're an idiot.
Me?
Yes,
Why me?
because you're dating Tibby and he's really stupid.
All right. And what about you?
He's chubby.
Okay, leave him alone.
Okay.
He's working on it, okay?
Why are you dating him anyway?
I don't know, he's nice.
And that's all it takes? Because Dad's mean, so you're just like, oh, nice guy.
All right, we're not unpacking all this right now. I have to get ready because I'm going to meet
Take
Tibby.
me with you. You have to take me.
No, you can't come.
I want to stay here. All they do is fight.
Well, then they need you to be the buffer.
I'm the buffer?
Yeah, because I'm going to go out and hang out with my friends at the lake.
That's really grown up of you, sister.
I was the buffer for years. Now it's your turn.
You took care of Dad on your own. I had a happy family life. All you would be like, oh, everything's so sad here. Dad won't stop drinking, and I'm great. And now I'm here.
Well, I'm so sorry. That's not my fault. And with any luck, if they keep fighting, you'll be back in New York in a couple weeks.
Good point.
So why don't you stay here, instigate whatever, you need to do, and I'll be at the lake.
She kind of dances her way out of the room. You hear her go into the living room. The fridge opens. Mom! I thought you said Dad was gonna pick up the popsicles. He very clearly didn't. So unreliable. Mom! I want popsicles, but Dad didn't get any.
All right, Em, get back in here.
She skips back into the room.
You know, you don't have to make Dad the bad guy every time.
He is. He's
I
a
mean,
drunk.
not really. Not anymore, as much.
Take me with you, or I'm going to make your life
Look,
miserable.
I can't bring you with me. I don't know how late I'm going to be out. You have a curfew, and I don't want to be responsible for my little sister. But don't you have any of your friends of your own? Haven't you made any of those yet?
School hasn't started yet.
All right, there's kids in the building.
I came here in the summer, and my sister won't take me to the lake where I could probably meet other friends. But that's fine. You can't wear your dresses anymore anyway, so I'll just keep trying them on and
I don't
decorating
even have
them.
any dresses.
Whose are those?
I don't know, maybe Mom's. I take stuff from Dad's closet.
I'm not wearing Mom's dresses?
Why don't you hang out with Mom? I'm sure she'd love that. Well, hey, I'll cut you a deal. If you make an effort and try and make some friends around town, I'll let you guys see whatever movie you want for free. Nothing rated R.
So you just want me to walk around town by myself and meet people?
I don't know.
Solid advice, older sister.
It's fine. And look, if you stay home, I cracked the window because I know you have trouble with it. If they start fighting, just go sit on the fire escape.
You're the worst.
Listen,
I hate it here. I want to go back to New York. This sucks.
well, I can't do anything about that. Trust me, if I had any choice, I wouldn't have had you living this life either. But I don't. So you just have to suck it up. And that's Tibby outside, so,
How do you know? You keep doing that.
I told him when to be here, so I just knew he's on
And
time.
he's that reliable?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
You
guys
just
are
don't
gross.
give him a chance. Well,
You're gross.
all right, well, have fun sitting at home alone. Listen, we can hang out next time, I promise.
It'd be a lot easier to draw on your shirts if everything you owned wasn't black.
It's Dad's shirts. Are you drawing on them?
I tried. The marker doesn't show up. They're all black.
All right, well, you're getting your ass whipped when he comes home, so I'll see you later.
Why'd you draw on his shirts?
I didn't. You can't frame me for
Why did
this.
you draw on his shirts? Mom! Mickey's drawing on clothes again
Mom,
like it's
I'm
cool.
leaving!
Mickey wheels herself out the hallway, heads down to the elevator, and as it opens, Tibby was just about to walk up to the door. Oh, hey!
Hey, I knew
I
you
was
were here.
gonna call you.
Yep, let's just go. I'm ready.
How'd you... Okay. Mallory's being really weird today, so just, like,
Isn't that
ignore
like-
him.
Is that not normal?
It's pretty normal.
All right.
It's pretty normal. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Numerous fans line the inside of a dark garage, currently inhabiting Jay Pegg and his daughter, Imbeth Pegg. They sit surrounding a small laminate card table, packed with miniatures, lore books, and crudely drawn maps. Phaelander the Rogue and her party into the caves. The trap triggers. The room is filling with water. How do you get your party out without using your abilities? And no stopping time.
Dad, I thought we were gonna get to the end of like the campaign this week.
Oh, but this is I thought it'd be good to build in some life lessons.
I know, you do this all the time. You know I have to go to the lake soon. I wanted to get to the big room with the treasure. You still haven't given me really cool stuff to fight with.
Well, how do you get around the traps?
Really?
No powers.
I
no
know
abilities.
that. You
Come
have
on,
that
rogue
thing
your-
you told me to do.
Rogue your way out of it.
Slap. Stop. Look. Assess. Perform. I know, Dad. I have it written right here. Use your powers. No powers. Use your brains. I get it. Stop. Look. Assess. Perform. Okay. I've stopped. Can I investigate? Oh my God.
Okay, yeah. Roll your perception.
It's an 11.
You don't see anything.
Dad, are you being serious?
You failed your perception check. I'm sorry.
So you said the room is filling with water.
Yes, and your party's all about to drown. And there is one way you clearly could stop it. You could use your special potion to freeze all time, clear them out of there. But, you know, if you use that one potion just once...
powers, I get it. Okay, I'm gonna take off my cloak. Where's the water coming from?
It's coming from out the sides of the walls. These gutters coming out of these stone walls, very clearly, leading from the river up above these caves.
How many holes are there?
7.
Okay, we got 5 minutes up to this. There's 7 and
You're
5
interrupted
party
by a blast of light pouring in from the opening of the garage door. Tiffany Peg stands, keys in her hand, as she whirls them around. Am I still giving you a ride?
Yeah, Mom's... He's doing his weird thing.
Honey, you don't have to coach her like this. She's an adult. She can handle it.
Thank you, Mom.
Well, okay, legally she's not an adult. She's not even close yet. She's still within our care, our protection.
I already hit puberty, Dad, so I am
okay, we're not
going to
talk about... We're not...
in a lot of cultures.
We're not... You are not... That is not how this...
Mom, tell him.
Okay, and Beth, I feel like you walked me into that one, and that's not really fair for your father and I.
Look, Mom, go get the car, turn the AC all the way up. You know how I like it. I'm going to finish this with Dad really quick.
Or we're going now. The game can wait.
But I want to get to the
late.
treasure room.
Oh, the treasure room was hours away. Hours. I got a lot more built into this. We can finish up later. It's fine.
Okay, but don't touch anything. You don't have like any of your game nights with your friends tonight, right? I don't want to mess this up.
No. It's Thursday.
Okay. All right. You promise?
I promise. Nobody plays D&D on Thursdays. It's
okay,
just
cool.
for you.
Cool. All right. I get up and I start to follow my mom out.
As she's twirling the keys, she's got a couple bottles of water that she hands you. Okay, you're going to take some water. Mm-hmm. Make sure you have to stay hydrated. We don't want you getting dry and getting sick out there at the lake. It's hot today. It's very hot.
I know.
It's so hot.
I have my umbrella. I'm not going to go in.
Right. Are you sure you want to be wearing all black? It's
It's
long
a
sleeves.
look, Mom.
I understand it's a look. And we have complete faith in your ability to choose for yourself, no matter how impractical it might be.
There's a but here. What's the but?
I think I said my
Communicate,
my place.
Mom. What's the but?
I don't need to communicate any further. It's impractical. I think
Okay.
I made it very clear. But just make sure to drink the bottled water.
I will.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I understand that kind of goes against everything that we've taught you, but times are tough right now, and I think we have to risk a little bit of the environment for the moment until this whole fracking thing can get figured out and the water could possibly be safe again. We are working on installing some sort of filtration system as well. You know
we
your
can
father.
recycle. It's fine.
Right. So save the bottles.
Yes.
And we'll drive to the nearest town and take care of the water issue later.
Okay.
Do your friends need some?
Yeah. Yeah. Send me with a few. I'm sure some of them, like the guys, are going to drink out of the lake.
Is Mallory going to be there?
I think so. He's attached to Tibby's hip.
Okay. Go easy on him.
On Mallory?
Okay, he may act out, but he's been through a lot.
Mom, I think you're breaking your code.
I'm not telling you anything, so don't ask.
I mean, but if you did say something, I wouldn't say anything to him.
He's a good kid.
Okay.
Don't even start with me.
You don't even have to use his name. You could say, like, Steve, my patient, is a very sick man.
And stay out of my office.
Yeah, I got it. That's like the #1 rule in the house.
Just go easy on the kid, okay?
Okay. I'll call him Mallory.
Can you even imagine?
And not douchebag today.
Okay, that's...
I said I'm going to call him Mallory and not douchebag. How are
Okay,
you
I get
upset
it, but
about that?
Look, I'm glad you're going, and I'm glad you're making friends, but these are valid steps towards you making better connections with other people.
Okay, Mom.
Call them by their names and not degrading nicknames. How would you like it if everyone referred to you as a douche nozzle or something like that?
That's actually a pretty tight name.
I just made it up.
Mom, you're really clever.
Is it bad, though? It sounds bad.
It's probably bad, and I'm probably going to use it. Not against
No,
Mallory.
no,
I'll
that's
use it
my
for,
point,
like,
though.
Billy.
How would you like it if someone was referring to you like that?
If there's a
It's
reason, if there's a
degrading.
good reason for it, I think that I should be able to use it.
Try positive reinforcement with your friends and see how that works.
You're the best douche nozzle I know.
Okay. Great. This was productive.
I'm sure we'll talk about it when I get home.
We will. Definitely.
All right.
I'd love to hear how close you're getting to your friends when you call them douche nozzles.
Okay. Can you make sure Dad doesn't have anyone over in the garage?
He's not.
Okay.
It's for you. And you're not humoring him.
What? His stupid, like, slap stuff? Stop. Look, it says perform. No powers. Think.
No, that's smart. It's one of the reasons I love that man. That's one of the smartest things he's done. The D&D, that's... You're not humoring him?
What do you mean?
Great. No, this is great. I mean nothing by it. We're here.
Okay.
The car pulls up to Crater Lake. 12 p.m. Mark 1991 is the first summer in the history of KOllOK that the lake was cleared to support human activity. Synchronity, through what is surely altruism, cleaned the lake, dug out a beach, and declared it open for business. Our passengers have spent much of this record-breaking heatwave summer at this lake, declaring the patch of flat rocks just to the right of the shallow sandy beach their current spot. The occasional townie may try to lay claim to that spot from time to time, but luckily for this group, the locals find Laura to be quite an intimidating presence. Their friend, Mike Hunt, is waiting for them. Sprawled out on the rocks in nothing but short jean shorts, his head, face, chest, arms, all extremely bright red.
Okay, no one told me Mike was gonna be here.
I'm glad you guys just showed up.
The group all kind of congregates together around the same time, merging from all their different access points as Tibby pushes.
Does that include me, or am I kind of
You're
stuck at
working,
the post? Yeah.
so you're at your post right now, but it's the reason you all have chosen this spot just offside of the beach is it's the closest to where Billy's stand might be. At times, he's able to join the conversation by yelling across the way.
Does anyone have aloe or mustard? Mustard's actually great for burns.
Like,
Yeah,
French's?
I brought mustard to the beach, Mike.
Well,
I definitely brought mustard to the beach.
excuse me?
You brought mustard, right?
Oh, yeah. I have a nice Dijon.
Oh, nice.
I actually brought ketchup instead. I didn't know we were
What is
making-
the point of you?
People
Now you
grill
both
the-
match.
Hot dog grilling is a very common thing to do upon the beach.
Hey,
I don't
Mike.
understand.
On the beach.
How long have you been here?
Well, what do we say? 10 o'clock? Yeah, 9:30. I like to arrive early in order
I
to
don't
prepare
think we set
myself.
a
I thought we
time.
said
No, we didn't
noon.
set
But we
it.
can
Yeah.
totally
Yeah,
tell
like
by
you
how
were
red
all
your skin
early.
is.
Yeah.
It was, well, it's fine. I started my memoir.
I don't think I actually told you a time.
Yeah, but I assume 10. When everyone says something, I assume 10.
Oh.
That's a common time to get at the beach because then you have the full arc of the day. You have the
So
full...
you prepared by coming early, but you didn't prepare with sunscreen?
Well, no, again, I
Yo, Mal, is he going to die of that? Oh, my God.
I haven't-
So red.
it's fine. It's
Lobster boy.
Can I touch it?
Don't call me
So wait, you
lobster
can
boy.
burn, but it doesn't like burn, right?
That means that means UV rays penetrate
Well,
you.
yeah, but still, skin cancer is a very...
Mike Hunt's penetrated by UV.
Yeah.
Hey, can I see your arm real quick?
Oh, God, yeah.
Can
No,
I
me.
give it like a big slap?
He feels nothing.
Oh, that's right. And I, like, haul off.
I
Just
also-
dead on left chest, like, chesticle.
I prepared some quotes about time that I was going to use in a sassy way,
Okay.
but I won't.
Thank God.
Please do.
I mean, please don't, though.
All right, what I was going to start with was
Tib, can you
time
heal
doesn't
him?
take away from friendship, nor
Tibby-
does separation.
Is taking off his shirt and just running down into the water.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna leave me here?
No, continue.
Tennessee Williams said that, but I was going to add, but you guys are testing it because of how
I
much
missed that
time
first
I waited.
part. As he jumps and lands in the water.
Cool.
Shall we commence the friendship?
Yeah. What? Is that?
Why do you have to say things
Yeah,
like that?
Well, because
It's weird.
No one says commence the friendship.
Why don't you just say like, shall we start the beach day?
Shall we
No
start?
one
also
says,
weird.
shall we
Better.
start the beach
No
day?
one-
Everyone just shows.
to commence the beach day.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn it, Tibby, come back here and get me.
Oh, sorry. Tibby runs out of the lake and up. He starts to push you down towards the water. What? Okay, I'm just picking you up.
No, just let me hop on your back.
Okay, all right. Just hang on tight. I
don't
won't
let
go
go.
under. I won't go under this time. And he starts to wade into the water with Mickey on his back.
Hey, can I sit in your chair while you're in the water?
Yeah.
Oh, done.
Y'all aren't going in?
Oh no.
I'm good right now. I gotta
Nah,
work on my
Lakes
tan.
are gross. I only swim in bodies of water that like move.
Why are you? Wait. You haven't got in all summer.
Yeah. Why would I get in the lake?
You like hanging out with us so much, you just come and sit in the hot sun and you don't even get in the water?
Yeah.
We must be your only friends.
Fucking
To be
yikes.
fair, you're only
Yeah.
friends too.
Yeah, you're my only friends. What is that? Did I say something wrong?
It's weird. God, it's so weird.
Hey Tibby, my mom created this word this morning. You're a douche nozzle. But you're the best douche nozzle I know.
I don't know.
What's
Is that
that?
like a
Is
nozzle?
that like-
That's a
for,
supportive ass dunk.
I don't understand.
Can I
That's
have
like
heard that?
What's a yeah?
Great.
I want to like fist bump. Yeah, just
What's
love
what's a douche? And what are you nozzle?
Do you want to
Oh,
explain
you
it?
should ask Mickey.
No, I mean,
Oh my
I
God,
could
no.
don't
Mike,
explain it.
I volunteer Mike for this,
Mike, what's a
please.
douche?
It's advice in order to cleanse the vaginal region.
Yeah.
I don't
right.
like that word.
Yep.
Yeah, but douche nozzle, like a douche is a nozzle, so it's a little bit of a double
I don't like the
word.
I don't like the word. Wait, so
me just
my
jump in.
My whole body is something you insert into a vagina?
Yeah.
Please
I
stop.
don't
Not you
like this.
specifically,
Oh my God.
but generally, yeah. Also, like it's the whole system, so the novel's just like
How
not
am I the
actually
one that's
delivery.
uncomfortable
pretty
here? I'm.
Oh no, I'm uncomfortable.
Billy Baker makes his way down from the stand and starts moving over towards the group.
I want to
What's up, Bill?
blow my whistle and get everyone's attention.
Billy!
I'm trying to get everyone's attention on the beach,
Oh, hey Hanny.
Roll your charm.
but like
difficulty.
to my group.
Roll your charm. Difficulty
Hanny
of 10.
Bakey.
17. 18.
You get the attention of everyone on the beach. Everyone stops, thinking
Jesus.
someone might be drowning as
Everybody
the lifeguard.
out of the water. There's a giant lobster man approaching a douche nozzle.
That's good. I'll clap it up for that.
God.
Wait, is someone drowning?
No, I was just kidding.
Is someone drowning?
No, our friend is very burnt. It's a funny joke.
I'm going to report you to the city. You work for the
You
city.
should
You don't.
Yo!
Take it easy. It's fun.
No, I got this.
See, look.
Yo.
He's burnt.
Get back to your picnic.
Okay.
And then I look Billy up and down. And I'm like, you're looking pretty hard body today, man. You hit a PR?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What'd you get?
Do you mean that?
Yeah.
I've been doing some push-ups.
Can I stand next to him?
Thank you, man.
You don't want to stand next to him.
Oh, Billy, you look really good in comparison.
Oh.
Thank you.
You guys think I'm a lobster, but I'm an apple.
You're a rock
Okay.
lobster.
You keep doctors away?
No, it's,
That makes sense.
they're hard.
Oh, gross.
That was the thing.
What did
we
you mean
explained
by
what a douche was, but that was the thing.
Right, who wants to go in the water?
Yeah.
Still
Not
don't.
me.
More than anything, it's so
gonna go in.
hot.
I'm gonna go in.
I'm chilling, but you
Yeah.
know, if you losers want to go in the water, that's fine.
Wait.
That's cool.
Have you guys you haven't been using your powers, right?
Absolutely not.
To be fair, it's a little hard for me not to use my
Right.
powers.
Yeah. I
I
think
just flick you.
it's okay if you don't.
Well, even when I go to bed, I consider the more ramifications of hitting the pillow.
Oh
No,
my
we-
god.
Yeah.
We
So
agreed no
considerate.
powers. Like, we have the ability to pick up a gun and shoot someone, but we don't do that. So why would we use these
We're
powers?
talking about not using our powers, right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah.
Stop
You
yelling.
haven't used yours, right, Tim?
No, of course not.
All right.
Okay, cool.
No. Right?
You-
Mickey?
And I'm just like staring.
Yeah.
I'm just like staring daggers at Tibby while he's saying that.
Oh, Mallory, you haven't used oh.
You don't know. I have powers. I've got a lot of powers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it calling my best friend a rock hard bod?
Okay, first
I
that's
Is
something-
that your power?
Tibby, you don't get it because you're not. That's something that like
It's
bros.
what
Are you
it's
trying to say-
athletes. Athletes do that. We
Athletes-
complement each other's physique.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I've gotten like
athletes.
5 inches taller than you just this summer.
Are you
Well-
gonna try out for basketball?
No, that's stupid.
You should work on getting your biceps 5 inches bigger.
But I got taller.
Yeah, you look awkward. You look awkward as fuck.
Hey, there's
I got
nothing wrong
taller.
with being tall. Like, you're good. Keep doing that,
Tall
I guess.
guys
I
are
don't
great.
know. Yeah. What?
I like to stay short because of gravity.
Yes, same.
What,
I
is,
guess.
what does that mean?
Actively
You just have
nothing.
better balance.
Oh, yeah.
We
Well,
all
that-
have the
I
same
agree.
gravity.
Well, yeah, but when it's more of a stabilization of the body.
Oh, yeah, I'm
There's-
very
I know a lot
stable.
about gravity.
Yeah.
But we were talking about my powers, and I think one of my powers that I've discovered is that I'm very charming.
To who?
Yeah.
Huh,
To like
yeah.
everyone. Everyone thinks that I'm charming. I've been told that.
No, do it right now. Charm literally anyone here, because I don't think.
Charm Mike.
I think Mallory's pretty charming.
Mike, your skin is real red.
Billy Baker,
Wow.
roll your grit for me. Difficulty of 12.
I don't like that. 4.
Oh.
As the group's talking, Billy, conversing, having a good time, you look back over at your lifeguard stand and you see someone sitting in it. And it looks like you.
Hey, buddy. I'm like the only one that's allowed to sit right there when I'm working.
Who's he talking to?
Oh, Laura, get out of the
The
chair.
individual in the
Oh,
chair
sorry.
on top of this lifeguard stand turns, and as they turn, they have no face. It's just a blank space where a face used to be. And you see a red marker written on his chest.
Who are you?
This person, Billy, just stands, walks off into the water, backwards, one step at a time, deeper, deeper, until the faceless individual just disappears. And the sound of laughter and friendship kind of rejoins your conscious self as you remember you're surrounded by your friends and they appear to not be affected by anything that just happened.
Does anyone have sunscreen? I mean, as funny as this is, we should probably give him some sunscreen.
Probably a high SPF.
I've got some sunscreen in my bag. It's on the ground by Mickey's chair.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's in this chair.
Can you get my back?
I'm not going to rub it on you, but I'm sure someone else will.
Oh, Billy would totally rub it on him.
Yeah.
Athletes do it all the time.
Yeah,
we
that's what they
we
do.
Can you warm your hands?
Have you
first?
guys
Write-
been
write
seeing
something.
anything weird lately?
Like,
I mean,
other
I've
than a
seen-
boy rubbing another boy's back. Yeah, that's just a massage now. That's different. Okay.
That's
okay.
getting
warm your
less
hands
and
a
less
little more.
platonic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's it.
Like no,
I
like
don't-
like synchronity kind of stuff.
no.
Cool.
You know, like some of the
No.
weird stuff that we've.
No,
Wanna
it's
run
been
to the lake?
pretty
Yeah.
normal summer.
Okay.
Nope.
Who all gets in the water?
I'm already in.
I'm not in the water.
Yeah,
I'm going to put my beach umbrella down by Laura.
it's too
Yeah,
hot not
so-
to get in. Let's go.
I definitely brought a ghetto blaster and we're just
And
little
I share
music.
I give you a bottle of water.
Oh my god, thank you. Dude, the water at my motel is chunky.
It smells.
Yeah, there's a texture.
My parents have a lot of opinions on it.
Thank you so much. Oh
Mallory,
my
you
god.
feel a hand on your shoulder. It's cold. Long, slender fingers on your bare shoulder.
I like to slap at it.
Hey. As you look up, your old boss, Val Jaden, owner of the Taco Bell Express, pulls her hand back quickly. Oh, Mallory.
Sorry, I thought that was like a bug or
No, I just,
something.
it's good to see you.
Sorry about the NCNS. The other no call, no show. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. No,
Right.
it's,
I just kind of, I figured it's about time.
well, you know, Mallory, now that you don't work for me anymore,
Yeah.
maybe we could get drinks sometimes.
Get drunk. What are you talking about? Get drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do that, I guess.
She looks out into the water, eyeing Billy Baker. I heard you talking to your friend. Bring him too.
You want me to bring Billy?
Yeah, the lifeguard?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why would we bring Billy to drinks? That drinks... I don't know, it just sounds... Well, I mean... sure, yeah, we can bring Billy if that makes you more comfortable.
I don't know if comfort's what I'm going for. She smiles, places her hand back on your shoulder, and just kind of lets it slide off as she walks away. See you around, Mallory.
I don't look back, I just like stay looking forward.
Billy Baker, you're looking up on the beach. You see all of this happen. She was looking at you quite intensely as she had a hand on Mallory's shoulder.
Oh, Mallory, I think she wants you.
What?
I think she wants you.
Dude, she's like twice my age, man. She's like twice my age.
I would like
your
to hit him.
Roll your brains.
Oh, Laura.
Difficulty of 12.
My bad. Okay, so I got...
17.
No, it's 18.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're
21.
It's fine.
can't
She
count.
hears nothing. You're able to yell back and forth. She's completely unaware of all of this. Completely passes her by. Now, Laura, you and Impeg sitting here on the beach, talking amongst yourselves.
Did I get that swing in, though?
You would like to swing it in?
Yeah, he definitely just called me old real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your fight difficulty of 6.
Yeah. It's gonna connect. It did not. It's a 1? How many tokens do I have?
Really? 4.
Ah, shit. You're welcome.
You take the
Could I
swing and
could I
like,
notice
and I
that?
No,
and I like Bruce Lee.
Could I notice that and like kind of stop her before she
Yes.
swings at him? Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, just take it a little easy on Mallory today.
Why? What?
Just trust me. You know, I can't. All right. Said a lot right now.
What are you saying?
What?
I didn't say it loud enough.
Yeah,
for
walk
Mallory
away,
to hear.
Mallory.
Would I have heard that?
No.
Mal, if
It's a
you could
conversation
just...
between the two of you.
Okay.
I just give you a dirty look.
I don't even know where my head was.
The uncomfortable feeling he gets from Laura kind of sends him further down towards the water, closer to the rest of the group. As the two of you are conversing here, neither of you drank any water, correct?
Just our bottled water.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice on the other side of the river some commotion. The lake, Crater Lake's divided by a river that goes up through the west side of town, leading up the mountain. And you notice some people running around, moving. Somewhat of a panic.
You seeing this?
Yeah, there's no sharks in lakes. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's one thing off the list.
Yeah.
Are there any kids over there?
There are. In the water, around, and you just notice for this moment a panic.
Is it on the other side of the lake? Like, where is this?
Not too far away. There's a river
Okay.
that divides it, and it's on the other
Gotcha.
side, and next
Okay.
to that. In general, there's a panic starting to set in. Mallory, as you're standing on the foot of this water, you start to see something standing out in the water, past your friends. A figure. It doesn't frighten you for some reason. It just is. You feel a sense of calm overtaking you as this individual begins to walk on that water towards you, stopping in front of your friends. It's your father.
Dad?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. All things considered. What have you been up to?
I've just been hanging out with my with some friends. I've been making some friends.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Tell me about your friends.
Okay, so, well, you knew Marcus. We don't really hang out much
too bad.
anymore. Yeah. There's like, Tibby's kind of been like hanging out and sort of like, I've been, like taking him under my wing a little bit, showing him the ropes of like how to be cool.
Mallory Jenkins stands on the edge of the water. He's looking out into it, talking to himself, standing motionless. Billy, you notice this first. And then Tibby follows your eye line. What's going on with Mallory?
Mallory, you seeing stuff too?
Mallory hears you, and not at all. It's like he's talking past you, through you.
Yeah, sometimes he thinks he's like too big for his britches and I have to put him in his place, but I feel like I'm really like making some headway, helping him grow up and stuff.
That's good. I'm glad. You're making new friends too?
Yeah. A couple.
Impeg and Laura notice on the other side of the lake this red-like string making its way on the surface of the water. And then it dips. But the glow of that red is kind of seen like a rusty color making its way out like tentacles in the water as it begins to flow in between your friends and the others out in the water. From the other side of the lake, you begin to hear screaming. You see people running. You see people drowning. Someone's yelling for the lifeguard. And then it becomes more clear. They're yelling for Billy Baker.
Oh, shit.
Billy, as you look around, you hear these cries for help. But as you look over to your right, you see these people flailing in the water, but they're faceless. They need help. But you can't seem to understand how you're supposed to help them. What do you do, Billy?
I run to the faceless people. Wait, do I see anybody with a face?
You do not.
I run to the nearest faceless person. Kick your legs. Keep your head above water. Just keep your nose up.
The face starts to dip underneath the surface
You
of
don't
the
have a
water.
nose. What? Are you?
Roll your brains, difficulty of 6.
3.
The face begins to sink down, Billy.
Can I reach it?
As you go to reach it, just out of your grasp, it falls. You can see through the murky water this person's hand going down into the mud. This water's only 4 feet deep, Billy. Where are they sinking to?
Hey guys, are you seeing? Are people drowning right now?
Sadly, most of your friends cannot hear you. Embeth and Laura do, though. Hard to make out what he's saying over all the screams and the cries. Mike, you feel nothing. You see nothing other than the red swarming around your body. And you notice Tibby standing next to you, his face blank. I couldn't save you. I couldn't save anybody.
Tibby, what?
As he looks out at the group, they're all lifeless, void of color, their eyes glowing red. I couldn't save anybody.
Tibby, what are you talking about?
I tried to save you and I couldn't. I let everybody die.
Tibby, it's okay, man. We're just hanging out at a lake.
I'm gonna save you. I can save you.
Well, okay.
I can save you.
All right, you don't have
Don't
to.
worry, Mike. I can do
is
this, Mike.
some
I'm not gonna
game?
let you die. I'm not gonna let
Is this a
anybody
game?
die.
Just no. What are you doing?
Tibby puts his hands around Mike's arms. Mike, you feel something you haven't felt in a very long time. Immense pain.
Oh, Tibby!
Roll your grit for me, difficulty of 12. Mickey, you feel your hands kind of release from his body as you're able to use your arms to keep yourself kind of propped up. Tibby seems to be hanging on tightly.
Tibby, please stop.
And as you look over the skyline, Back towards KOllOK, you see a town that's on fire. Smoke rising to the sky as a mirror pulls up from the ground. And from here, the reflection, large, looming over you, is your father, as a bullet rips through his heart. And then he bursts into flames. You see from the shore, Imbeth, Laura, Mickey losing her grip on Tibby as she begins to float back, her eye line gazing out into something in the distance. Tibby's arms wrapped around Mike. Mike, what was your roll?
It's a 1. Tibby's... Stop it!
Mike's fingers begin to bring themselves in from their tips, as if within a vice, a compressor, the bones breaking from within, but the skin not.
Stop it!
His
Tibby,
arms
please
beginning
stop!
to break and shatter. As Tibby squeezing, his legs drying up, Tibby begins walking towards the shore. Place me down. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna save you.
No.
I'm gonna save you. I can help. I can help.
You're not doing anything right now!
Mallory sees his father standing on the water.
It's good to have friends. I hope things are good. Things are.
I mean, it's been a little rough. You know, where have you been? That's kind of the biggest thing. Is why'd you go? You know?
Yeah, I'm real sorry about that.
You're sorry.
It's
Cool.
It's tough to explain. I didn't. Hopefully, I'll get a chance
to
explain it to you sometime. But for right now, I need you to do something.
What? Yeah, I'll do anything you want. What do you need?
I need you to help all these people.
Help who?
Everyone.
Help everyone. Who needs help?
Who doesn't?
I don't.
As your father says this, Mallory, like gleams of light ripping from his hands, they flow through all these people in the water. You can see them drowning, crying out for help. Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 10.
6.
Without thinking, you run into the water. You want to help. You feel compelled to do so. As you start moving from body to body, grabbing everyone you can. Imbeth, Laura, this has all happened in an instant. Within seconds, your world collapsed, different, changed. The screams and the cries, most of them outside of Tibby and Mike, seem to be from something you can't see, something no one can see. What do you do?
What the fuck, dude?
Yo, there's nothing there, right?
Okay. Slap. Okay.
What? No.
Slap.
You told me not to slap Mallory. I will slap him.
Stop. Look, assess perform. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't go in the
Acronym.
fucking water.
Yeah, no shit. And I throw the water bottle that you gave me. You know what? Fuck water today. No.
I can not be hydrated.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Our people first, and then everyone else.
Closest first.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the closest? Well,
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna start. Is there anyone on the beach with us?
No, you're off to the side. The people on the other side, past where Billy's tower was, they're in the water. If you want to help anyone, you might have to go in the water. At least if that's the way you'd like to help them.
I mean, I've still got my sneakies on, so Mallory's like barely in the water at this point, right?
No, Mallory's running after people
Dang
in the
it.
water.
Okay, cool. Is there anyone like a surface person that I can just yank, pull?
Sure, roll your, we'll call it your brawn for me. Difficulty of 6.
exactly a 6.
You're able to reach in, pulling a child out of the water from their back, just kind of pulling them up on shore. As you do, you see the red kind of water around their body almost try to reach for your hand as you let go.
Holy. And I like push the kid inside. There's something red in the water. Did you see that?
The kid is kind of sitting on the ground, staring up, his eyes glossed over as he's shaking in fear.
Fuck, dude. Is there any kind of like boat or canoe or?
Yes.
There are? Okay.
Yes. You see on the opposite side of the lake is where the dock is. Out a little bit past the beach, there's boats, canoes, things like that. And you also notice the panic on the dock as you look over there. People falling into the water, screaming out. Another individual holding a gasoline hose, spraying it in front of them at something unseen.
Shit. God.
The gas flowing into the water.
Oh God.
So there's boats near us.
Yeah.
Not too far.
Not too far. Okay.
You'd have to make a run for it.
I'm gonna make a run for it.
Roll your flight, difficulty of 10.
Got any tokens?
Impeg, you have 6 tokens available. I don't believe that will be enough.
I'm gonna start running down the beach to anyone that hasn't gotten into the water yet.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my rebellious trait, 3 tokens to persuade adults.
Here's what's going to happen first, because you failed something on a scale of 9.
Oh, no.
As you begin running as quickly as you can, your foot catches someone crawling out, reaching for you, grabbing your ankle as they pull themselves up onto the beach. You fall, busting your face onto a rock as you feel blood entering your mouth, the iron under your tongue. As you look back, this individual coming out of the water, pulling you, trying to drag you down. You're going to have to roll your flight again for me. Difficulty of 6.
I'm going to use 3 tokens.
You use 3 tokens as you kick this individual away, pulling yourself back up. And how would you like to use the other tokens?
3 to persuade adults as I'm running down the beach. I'm just yelling, kind of like you yell when there's a shark. Just like, don't touch the water, get the boats.
Act it out for me. I want to know how convincing this is.
Don't fucking go in the water! Everyone out! I know that they're drowning. Please, 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 just get the boats! Run for the boats! The fucking government is poisoning us! It's the fracking!
I'm running the other direction going, weird flex. And trying to grab rope.
You're trying to grab rope.
Yeah,
Where?
I want to run to the lifeguard tower.
Okay.
And grab rope to start like the little like the buoy thing. I don't know. I'm in a dead ass panic right now. And I want to like start lassoing, dragging people.
Who would
in.
you like to try to drag in?
Yo, what's going on with Mike Hunt right now?
Mike is on the shore as Tibby's on top of him, yelling, I can help. I'm going to save you, man. I'm not going to let you die. I won't let you die. It won't. Mike, no. Stay. Mike, don't. Mike, no, it's okay. It's okay. And as his arms are on his sides, you see his legs shortening. His kind of shin breaks like a zigzag flowing in to itself, his skin unbreaking.
I want to pull Tibby off of Mike.
As you go to pull Tibby, he swings back at you. Go ahead and roll your flight for me, difficulty of 6.
Oh god. How many tokens do I have?
You have 4 tokens available.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm just gonna use 2 of my tokens to reroll, because that was a nightmare.
Okay.
Alright. And the other 2 tokens I will use to make this a success. Got a 4.
Tibby goes to reach back and hit you as you're kind of able to back out of the way. He's like, no, don't. I'm going to save him. I can't let it. No one's going to die. Nobody. I can save everybody.
You're making it worse. Let him go.
I have to save you. As he drops Mike and reaches out, he sees you now. Your face gray, your eyes red from Tibby's perspective. He begins reaching out. No, Laura, no.
No.
I didn't. I can help. I can help. It's okay. I'm not gonna let any of my friends die. I won't. I promise. I won't. I can't. I can't.
I want to, like, you know what? I want to just try to, like, lead him back away from everyone else in the group. Like, yeah, come save me this way. And just duck him.
Roll your flight, difficulty of 7.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Tibby grabs you. Roll your grit, difficulty of 6.
Where's the D10? I got a 4.
We'll get to you in a sec. Mickey, you notice the sensation of sinking. You want to struggle, but it's hard to. Roll your grit, difficulty of 7.
Sorry.
11.
Despite the feeling of hopelessness, helplessness, you're strong. You keep yourself upright and begin moving towards that fire, towards the shore, crawling your way through the sand, pulling yourself towards the mirror. As you dig out the ground beneath you and keep pushing forward. Billy Baker, as you stand in this chaos, you hear the screams all around you. You want to help, but you don't know how. And that's when it hits you, Billy. You recognize them. These people. Why, they're familiar to you. They're your friends from other universes. All the people you've killed, Billy. They begin to flood in, filling the lake. You see nothing behind you, no water, only their empty faces, haunting you. At what cost?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. And then I did know, and I'm sorry for when I did.
They begin lifting you out of the water. And Beth, you see Billy Baker floating, feet above the water, being pushed towards the shore, arms spread.
Can I grab onto his leg when he gets to the shore?
Roll your flight for me. Difficulty of 7. I'm going to need Mike to roll his grit. Difficulty of 12. What was that?
4.
You have 5 tokens available.
I'll use 3.
As Billy's body begins to float over the top of you, you reach up, grabbing his legs and pulling him down. But as if some force unseen to you, something struggling against you, pulling back.
Billy, are you doing this?
No.
You hear this voice echoing.
Do I hear?
You hear it echoing through your head. You recognize the voice, but you can't see her. All you see are the faceless pulling you.
Look, whatever you're seeing, I can't see it.
It's okay.
And I think we need you, Billy. We need you here.
I think I have to pay for I have to pay for things. I think they need me.
But we need you here right now, Billy.
Roll your charm against his charm.
$17.
2.
Not very convincing, are you, Mbeth?
Not at all.
I'll only make it worse.
They're dying, Billy.
Mike.
2.
Was that a 2? The pain overwhelms you. The cries from Mike echo out throughout the crater. It's gathered the attention of those close by, unaffected, who reach out for help. They see this boy who is underneath another, crumbling in pain, crying out before he loses his consciousness and falls into the sand, broken, disfigured, like a can that's been crushed, ready for recycling. Laura, Tibby's hand grabs your shoulder, and you immediately feel a sensation of pain, rippling.
Tibby, let go. I'm okay. Tibby.
No, I can help. I can help. I want to help. You're good. It's gonna be okay. I won't let anyone else die.
Tibby.
I won't.
Tibby,
I won't.
stop.
I can help. I can help. As you feel from your shoulder reaching down to your elbow, that sensation disappearing. The nerves stop firing.
Oh no,
As
please.
the skin begins to go black and blue. I can help. I can fix it. I can fix it. I'm gonna help. I can do it. I can reach out and I can help.
Tibby, fucking stop! You have to stop! And I want to swing at him with my other hand. Like push him off.
Roll your fight against his fight.
2.
Are you serious? You have 6 tokens available.
Oh god. I'm gonna use 2 to reroll.
Would you like to know what he rolled?
Oh yeah. How do you do?
3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do that. Well, I'll just use 1 or 2 to just be fine.
Okay, Tibby will also use 2.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna reroll now.
After already using the 2,
Yeah, we're doing this again. I believe in my
would you
dice.
like to know what he has now?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Because he's at 5.
I mean, we're
You're
gonna
at 4.
we gonna keep playing this game, Tibby?
You have 4 tokens available. He has 2.
Tibby, you're not gonna eat my tokens away, buddy. I need them.
If you say so.
Yeah. I believe in my dice. We're gonna.
Tibby's currently at 5. You would like to use 2 to re-roll.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a 2.
Interesting. Would you like to use those last
Yeah,
2
I'm
to
gonna go ahead
re-roll?
and use the last 2.
Oh, I was trying to give you a hint, but I guess you wanted to do it your way.
No. Yeah.
Go
yeah,
ahead,
I know.
re-roll.
I just trusted. Oh God.
Doesn't count.
You have to roll it.
I know. 6.
Tibby uses his last 2
Yeah.
tokens to bring himself to a 7.
Dunk.
As you take your left hand and swing it
Yeah.
towards him, he just kind of grabs it. No, it's okay, don't fight it. Don't fight it. As you immediately feel pain into your left arm. As it starts, you watch these veins as they turn black. Like a poison inside you, you feel it hit your heart and begin to pump through.
Tibby, please stop.
Mallory, roll your flight for me, difficulty of 8. Mickey, you just continue crawling. You've pushed yourself somehow all the way up to the edge of this beach. And just in front of you where the brush starts, it begins to burn.
I rolled a 7.
What'd I say the difficulty was?
8.
That's right. Mallory, you have 6 tokens available.
I will use 1 token.
You've pulled numerous people out of the water at this point. As you look back, you hear Laura's screams. You see Mike, shriveled, passed up on the ground. And you see Tibby holding on to Laura as he somehow got her on her knees, reeling back as he's hovering over her.
Tibby! Tibby! And I just yell at him as loud as I can.
He doesn't respond.
All right, I want to sprint over and try to tackle him off of her.
Roll your fight against his fight. Long die.
7.
Tibby got a 4. He doesn't have any tokens available. You tackle Tibby as he hits the ground hard, looking up, seeing you. No, not you too, no!
Tibby! You're not helping anyone! Tibby! And I start shaking
You're
him.
dead!
I'm not dead. No, Tibby, and I slap him.
Roll your fight.
2.
He doesn't feel it. His mind fixated on what needs to be done.
Tibby, you have to stop. You have to stop.
Impeg, what are you doing?
Panicking. I have no clue what to do.
Roll your grit, difficulty of 10.
That's a 19.
You might be panicking, but you're keeping it together. You haven't totally lost it yet. What do you want to do?
Use my powers. I want to use them, but I know I can't. I haven't done it all summer. My parents have told me not to, and I'm trying to think as hard as I can how we can get everyone out of the water without touching it.
Roll your brains. Difficulty of 14.
7.
You have 4 tokens available. It doesn't quite do it.
No.
You fall to your knees, looking out into the water. As these red strings flow and move, wrapping themselves around some, you can almost see them pulling them under. Billy now floating 15 feet in the air out of your reach. Billy, you see them towering, pushing you further and further into the sky. They start walking on top of each other out of the lake, climbing on top of each other's backs. Each one, as they get to you, lifts you a little higher, the rest climbing up, pushing you up from your legs. Not letting you go, but moving you ever closer, inches at a time, towards the sky.
Just take me and leave everyone else alone. You don't have to hurt anyone else. It was all me.
We know. It's your fault. Why? Why, Billy?
I don't have a good answer. I'm 15. Out of sight, out of mind. What would you do?
Why, Billy Baker?
Because my friends needed me. And they need me now. Take me and leave them alone.
Their hands continue pushing you higher, higher. Tibby's off of you. He's on the ground being attacked by Mallory at the moment. What would you like to do?
Can I, I'm gonna test my arms, how are they? Can they?
Your left arm, the one you used to swing at him, seems okay. Your right one's not moving at the moment.
I'm gonna pick the rope up that I dropped as all that was happening and run back. And how is Mickey looking?
Mickey's crawling into the bushes. At this point, you can just see her lifeless legs trailing into the weeds, not even able to see the front half of her body as she's just crawling into the brush.
I'm gonna go, is there anyone else from our group that's still in the water? We're all out.
You're all out of the water. Roll your brains for me, difficulty of 10.
6.
You have 2 tokens available. Would you like to re-roll?
Yeah, let's do it. Sure. Dude, can I just have, I'm gonna do a different one. Nope. It's worse this time.
Great. Instead of using the rope to tie Tibby up, you just run towards the water and start helping people with it. Yeah. Mallory.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing my best to contain him, starting at the wrists, holding his wrist down, because I know, the grabbing is what I've witnessed to be the problem.
Roll your brawn for me, difficulty of 6. Mickey, you crawl through these weeds. You can feel them scraping, tearing at you. Your shirt, your arms. You feel like you should be crawling through fire. Compelled, to make your way back to a past or a future that never happened. It cries out for you. You see the mirror. You're compelled by it. It has some sort of power over you. Roll your grit for me. Difficulty of 8. Mallory, what was your result?
3. Can I use tokens?
Mallory, you have 7 tokens available.
So I'll use 3 of them to succeed.
You now have Tibby pinned under the ground, holding him from his back with his wrists down, his hands pressed against the sand as he continues crying out. You hear the sound of sirens in the distance.
I rolled a 3.
Mick, you have 4 tokens available.
What was the difficulty?
10, I believe.
I'll just use those 4 to get a 7.
That will keep you from critical. You just continue crawling, now lost into the brush, away from the beach, pushing yourself towards where that mirror once was, where you knew it to be, where the theater once is, or is now, the hole in the ground. As you push yourself through the weeds, you start to crawl over the bodies, the remains of those left in the blast. You remember how they looked, how you just left them there. You remember you stopped it, but it feels like it happened. Like though it never happened for you, it did. That feeling remains. Billy Baker, what would you like to do?
Do I have any indication that people are still being hurt by the water? I only saw it right before I went into the vision that people were panicking. Do I have any inkling that people are still dealing with anything?
Roll your brains, difficulty of 6.
2.
Bill, you have 3 tokens available. That won't do it. May I make a suggestion, Billy? Actually, I'm not going to give you this suggestion unless you complete another brains roll.
Yeah.
Difficulty of 6.
1.
You're on your own. Imbeth, what would you like to do?
Who's on the beach? It's Laura throwing a rope. Mallory's holding down Tibby.
Mike's lifeless body. At least from what you can tell. And Billy Baker hovering now, 25 feet above the ground.
I'm gonna grab rope and do what Laura's doing.
Just pulling people out of the water. As you do so, the sirens ever closer. You hear people yelling. You hear people running across the docks, across the lake. Your adrenaline pumping. You just keep pushing, keep helping. You don't even realize when the hands touch your back and the firefighters and the police officers push you aside, putting a blanket on your back, telling you to stay calm, that it'll be okay. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
love Warhammer 40k? Do you love TTRPGs? Then have we got a show for you. The Office. Nope, completely misread that. Grim Dark Dawn. It's a show that melds together the foundation of wargaming with the narrative drive of a role-playing game. Every week, we'll explore a space opera that's full of drama, betrayal, and of course, murder. Also heart, but that comes after the murder. 4 factions are fighting to control a galaxy, and each of them is led by characters that'll grow and change and maybe die. We've built an extensive metagame where you can join one of the 4 factions and directly affect the game just by watching. You'll create a character in the world and can even volunteer them for battle, so your personal story will be a part of the main story. This show's for everyone, no matter your experience level with Warhammer. You could have read the entire Black Library or not even know what that is. Check out warhammer.straylogic.com for more info, and we hope to see you Thursday nights at 6 p.m. on twitch.tv/hyperrpg. And remember, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only... Dang it, I forgot again.
Hello, fellow passengers. I hope you're enjoying this episode of KOllOK 1991. If you have any questions at all, if you're a new viewer, please just hop in the chat. The mods are great at answering your questions. But basically, this is a live tabletop RPG where you in the chat room get to help build the town of KOllOK, a small town in the Pacific Northwest in 1991. You can join our Discord, create a character, and flesh it out, and then most likely there's a chance that you can show up in this world. It's almost entirely built by you and the audience, which is one of the coolest things we've ever got to do. But it is basically a tabletop RPG using the Kids on Bikes system. So you just ask questions if you have any. We just got done having an entire weekend of awesome brainstorming and photos up on a mountain in California. Oh, say hi, Billy and Mickey.
Hi.
And we're excited to bring you as much KOllOK as possible, but to do that, we need your support. So head to oneshot.straylogic.com, and you can see many different ways to interact with the show, one of which being you can get tokens to help the players succeed in difficult events. You can tip towards evidence of rumors that you want to see shape the town of KOllOK, and you can go as far as bringing in a NPC that I will bring into the show that will forever change the town of KOllOK 1991. As long as we have your support, we will continue making this show, so we really do appreciate all of your support so far. And you can also support by just tweeting out with the hashtag KOllOK1991. We absolutely love seeing you guys' responses, what you think about the show, and the community that you have going there. Stick around after the show for Hive Mind Rewind, where we're going to sit down with the cast and just kind of unwind after a really intense RP session and answer as many of your questions as we possibly can. So thank you so much. We really do appreciate all that you guys are doing for us to keep the show going. We hope you're enjoying Season 2, and see you later. We begin again. 2 p.m. KOllOK Police Department. Waiting area. Laura Bennett, Mallory Jenkins, Billy Baker, and Mbeth Peg sit together, along with many others who are currently answering questions. It doesn't appear that you're in any danger. There's just a lot of questions. You're allowed to leave if you want, but you're not sure at this moment if they have Tibby and maybe Mickey. You saw them carry Tibby away, placing him in the back of a car. The many eyewitness reports of a boy doing something to another boy, hurting him. You can imagine the horror of the first responders when they found Mike. Mbeth, you can remember one of them saying, "He's got a pulse." That's about as much hope as you have right now. Officer Warstone kneels down next to your group. Hey, kids.
What? Are we free to go? What's going on?
Look, we're just trying to make sense of it all. nothing really matches up at this point.
Can we talk to Tibby?
Yeah.
Tibby Devon,
Yeah.
Yes.
did you all see something?
No, he's our friend.
You were,
We want to make sure
He
he's
went
okay.
to the beach with us.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Jenkins, you were
Awkward.
holding this
Yeah.
Tibby Devon. Was he a danger to you?
No, don't say anything. You're allowed.
He no.
You're not under arrest. We're trying to understand what happened.
Is Tibby under
Tibby's-
arrest? Have you called Tibby's parents? He's a minor, and he has to have his parents here if you're going to talk to him.
We're trying to figure out what happened. His mother's on the way.
Something weird was in the water. And
water.
He freaked out a little bit, and we just want to make sure he's okay.
Tibby's not a
just
danger to
fucking
anybody. That's
He's
ridiculous.
Tibby. Look at him. He's like 4 feet tall.
Tibby's the least dangerous out of all of us.
Yeah.
We have... What's that?
What?
Come on,
What's
man.
that supposed to
Don't
mean?
twist my words.
I'm not trying to twist your word. I'm trying to understand what happened. You just said that that boy was the least dangerous. What does that even mean?
We're kids. I mean, are you... Typical fucking cop, man.
Excuse me. Roll your charm. Difficulty of 10.
5.
Are we gonna have a fucking problem?
Whoa, are you trying to get into a kid's face right now?
Excuse me.
Why
are
you? No, hey, why are you
No,
talking to her
actually, I'm
like
a
that?
minor, and you'd have to get my parents here if you want to ask me some questions.
I thought we were all gonna just try to get to the bottom of this in a friendly way, but apparently...
We're trying to.
Well, maybe if the fucking council, the city that you work for, would stop fracking and ruining the health and, like, safety of its fucking people.
By the way-
we just got attacked by the water.
You guys
dude.
aren't good at getting to the bottom of anything. Really not.
Look, I understand, Mr. Jenkins, that...
I saw him there.
Help me understand. What? Wait. What?
I saw him there. You
Who?
guys
Saw
you,
who?
all this detective work. My
Hey,
dad.
Miss-
I saw him at the lake.
What?
Mr. Jenkins, your father... You know, I'm not even gonna...
What do you mean you're not?
We
gonna-
believe you were hallucinating.
Oh.
The reports that we're collecting, all of them have discrepancies. Nobody seems to have seen the same thing. I was hoping, because the two of you seem to be the most lucid when we arrived, that you might be able to help us understand what was going on.
We want to help you. We also want to understand if our friend is okay.
Do you have Mickey here? I mean,
Who?
Mickey
Mickey
Jones.
Jones. Oh
She's
my
in a wheelchair?
God. Is there like a...
We found a wheelchair, but we found no Mickey Jones.
What
Where the fuck
do
is
you
Mickey?
do? You just yell at teenagers. This is like
Okay,
your...
we
Oh.
put another search out in the
Did Mickey
water.
ever come
There
out
might
of
be
the water?
a
I
young
saw
woman.
her crawling through the bushes.
How old is Miss Jones?
She's 16.
16-year-old woman. Can she walk?
She
or
cannot walk
No.
at all.
Can't walk.
Cannot walk.
What the fuck?
She was crawling through the...
You really... Never mind.
Such a good job.
Do you guys have Tibby?
Yes. Why were you holding him down?
He was upset. I was just trying to calm him down.
We have multiple reports claiming that he put his hands on a young boy who screamed out in pain, and that boy is now in the hospital. And
I don't know anything about that, but
you don't know why they're unable to operate on him by any chance?
no, I don't actually. And Tibby couldn't hurt Mike if he wanted to.
I'm sorry, that's what people saw.
Yeah,
People
people
saw a lot
also
of
saw
things
their
at the
dead
beach.
dads in the water, so maybe...
I saw my friend Billy floating.
Look, we just want to know what was going on. It's very clear that something was happening, but you need to know that we lost an officer today.
How?
Because your friend touched him.
That makes
And
no
all
sense.
life left his body. We want to know what happened and why it happened.
I'm afraid we don't really have any answers for you.
Look, what are you charging him with?
We're not charging him with anything. We're trying to understand.
So then maybe you should let him go if he's not.
We can't just let the boy go.
You also can't hold anyone if you don't have anything to charge them for.
He killed an officer of the law.
You really
And there's another boy, barely alive, who looks like something out of a fucking horror movie. All right? His bones are twisted on themselves. You tell me how that happens to a kid. You tell me how the same kid that people said touched that boy then touched one of our officers and he felt dead. And you tell me why your right arm isn't working. Because we had reports of him touching you too.
Did you have any reports of a boy floating?
Yeah. We did.
Yeah, that was me.
Look, I was running down the beach. I tripped. I dislocated my shoulder. I don't know how a teenage boy kills an op. That's wild.
Like, how do you know you weren't hallucinating? You said everyone was hallucinating.
Have you been drinking the water in this town?
What do you mean?
Look, there's obviously something happening with the water here. And everyone went on a really bad trip. And no one knows what happened to Mike. And no one knows what happened to Officer... whatever his name is.
The facts of the matter are, anyone that touched the water hallucinated. Laura and I did not touch the water. My parents won't let me even drink anything out of the tap.
Yeah, we know.
We shower with bottled water at my house.
Oh my God, do you really?
Yes.
Huh.
You can also tell your dad that protesting here doesn't do anything. We have no control over whether or not the government has anything to do with what's happening, and he can take his complaints somewhere else. We can't do anything about it.
But he's doing something, and I'm not going to tell him to not do something about it.
You don't seem to have control over a lot of things, but you have control over Tibby, who's a kid. Can we please just see our friend and make sure he's okay?
Can we
it's been
talk
a bit
to
of a
him?
day.
We'll let you listen to us talk to him. You can freely listen to whatever we say to him.
Yeah.
Y'all are free to leave, but we are going to have questions, so please just...
Can I leave my number here? And then the moment we're allowed to talk to Tibby, you call us?
Yeah.
We have to go find Mickey.
Yeah.
Good. Let's go. This is fucking stupid anyway.
Mallory, it's not the time.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Great. Yeah, everyone's sorry about my dad. Maybe do a little detective work.
It's not my job.
Cool. And I just turn around and, like, kick the door and leave.
Do I have any tokens?
Laura has 0 tokens available.
I follow Mallory out.
So we'll call you when it's okay to talk to your friend. Okay?
Yeah. And look, I know you've got a lot on your plate, but I would suggest looking into this whole fracking issue.
We are. We're looking into the water for sure. It might be a little easier for you kids to believe the unbelievable. We have to be able to prove things. We have to be able to connect the dots. And I've never seen anything like I saw today. So we're working on it. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Okay.
Hey, Mallory. Thanks for getting Tibby off of me.
Yeah, no problem. I was trying to help as many people as I could.
You guys really think it... Do you really think it was the water?
Yes, I do.
What else could it be? We didn't see the stuff you saw.
I mean, I can... What if I, like, accidentally used my power?
I mean, accident. You've never done it by accident before.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do things by accident without even, like, remembering them.
Why wouldn't it have affected Laura and I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was something red in the water. I saw it when I
It
pulled
was
a kid out.
grabbing people.
Yeah, that wasn't you.
It looked white to me. I don't know.
It wasn't you.
On your
It's
way
just-
out of the police station, someone runs up to Mallory. Thank you. You saved my son. Thank you. He was drowning. Thank you.
You're.
And then another. Thank you, Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It was no. Anyone.
As you
there's a
continue
lot of-
walking down the steps, a group of about 10 to 12 people all start to flood you, Mallory. You see behind them a news crew walking up as well. Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah.
Mr. Jenkins.
Hi. No. I don't.
Can you tell us what happened today?
I
Numerous people
plead-
said you pulled 22 people out of the water. You saved a lot of lives today. What?
Everyone. There was a big panic, and I was just. Look. What's the number? I plead the.
Fifth.
I plead the fifth. I don't want to.
You
No,
don't need
that's
that
not. We're just, what happened today?
Hey, he doesn't want to talk.
We're trying. Everyone wants to know what happened today, and I was just trying to help.
Let him have this. Okay.
A couple other individuals come up and continue thanking you for your bravery and all the help you gave. But we go now somewhere else. A different place. Miss Jones. Your eyes blurry, adjusting. This room that you're in, it's dark. You can feel with your hands a cold concrete floor. You recognize now your back propped it up, your legs out in front of you. Your first instinct, your chair, nowhere around. Your arm is covered with scrapes. And all you can remember is this drive to the mirror, this pull, bringing you ever closer. As you look out in front of you, you notice the bars, a cage of sorts. And that's when you hear a snicker to your left. This snicker takes you out of yourself for a moment, surprises you, because you recognize it. But it's a strange feeling to recognize the laugh of yourself. The princess awakes. As you turn to the left, it's like looking in a mirror. Except this mirror is standing with some sort of metal supports holding her up. Don't go dying on me now.
What are you? Are you some kind of clone?
I'm you.
Well, yeah, I can see that. How is this possible?
You hear a ding 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 of like a metal pipe as a light flicks on. You awake.
Yeah, what's going on here?
You tell me. You crawled to my door.
Where am I?
And much to my surprise, I already had you here.
Where is this?
You don't know me.
Do I recognize them?
You do not. Bob Whitney.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, and I don't know where this is. And how did you already have... Who is this? Did you make a clone of me?
No, of course not. No, I trapped her.
Trapped her from...
But you came right to me. It's quite strange. She's been begging me for weeks. Begging me to see you. Won't shut up about it.
So you put me in a cage with her?
I don't know who you are. I thought you might be like her. She's crazy as a bat.
Where is this?
You do know you're in KOllOK, right?
Well, I hoped. But where? Is this your house?
You're asking a lot of questions.
Well, yeah, I just found myself in some guy's cage in his basement or something.
She asked me the exact same questions.
We don't normally keep people in cages.
True that. But I built that cage, the one she's in. Yeah, and he won't let me out. So now that she's here and I have what I want, let us both go. I don't think that's a good idea. You know she wants to... You, right?
What else? What has she been telling
something
you?
About your... Some boy. All the time.
What boy?
Tibby something, I don't know.
What do you want with Tibby?
I need him?
First of all, where did you come from? There can't be two of us.
You know that's not true.
Did you?
Oh, come on, you're not that dumb.
Did you get here from another universe?
Am I that dumb?
How are you walking?
Well, I had to. Hard to push a wheelchair through rubble.
What rubble?
All of it. You're gonna give me Tibby. And then I'll leave.
No, you can leave now.
No. She's not leaving. No, she can't leave. I'm not gonna let her do that. You can say what you want, but you're not gonna just walk out of here. I have questions for both of you.
Well, I have questions too. Where did she get here from?
I trapped her. I told you that.
Yeah, but how did you find her?
Well, I didn't find her. I trapped her. I built this cage for her, for you. Well, not for you specifically, for people like you. I assume multidimensional travelers.
How do you know about that?
Oh, I know a lot of things. I'd like to know more, though. I was trying to get to you. I came out of the grotto into this cage, so this dude knows a lot more than he's letting on.
And you went through the grotto from where?
Wherever I want.
Am I really this much of an asshole?
All the time.
You said rubble. Are you... When Sky got pulled back in time, you kept going.
She gets it. You left us.
Well, then shouldn't you have your own Tibby? Why don't you just go back?
He's dead.
How?
We don't need to get into the specifics.
Well, then what did you come here for?
I came here for Tibby.
Why? What would you need him for?
Because we're dying. Oh, you don't know. This is all really fascinating, but I don't know either, so maybe fill me in. Why are the two of you? Because you all seem to know a lot about each other, so you know more about this than... Because if I'm at my other self, I don't think we would know... You know what I mean?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
So you figured out my name's not Bob Whitney. So I knew I couldn't tell you, because if you're like her, and you are, because you're the same person, she kept asking for my name too. You can do something with that, can't you?
And what is it that you do?
Well, I look for answers.
Why?
Well, I like to know things. Do you like to know things? I don't like being stupid.
Yeah, I'd like to know where I am right now.
You're in my house. But
Okay.
I can't tell you where that is or who I am, because I feel like that's important to you, and it would be bad for me.
So you saw me crawling up to your house and you
You
thought...
came to my door.
Yeah, and you put me in a cage.
Well, you are like this homicidal psychopath that I have trapped in the other one, so yeah. You know, she showed me.
Showed you what?
She's trying to threaten me. I'm smarter than her, so.
Well, now you're insulting me, too.
Anyway,
Yeah,
well, don't be as dumb as she is.
I don't understand. Why do you have cages for people who come through the grotto?
You heard about it, right?
What?
The big, Reagan dying. A couple months back.
Yeah.
Everybody all up in arms about it. It was her.
That was her?
Yeah. She's trying to show off, get me to let her go, threaten me. I can work though. I'm really nervous.
But she was in a different... I don't even know where she was. Or was she here already?
She here.
How long has she been here?
Oh, the days. She leans her head against the front doors, the bars leading out of this cage. 47 days. They're probably all dead by now.
And how are we dying?
You'll learn soon enough.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think she means because you're the same person.
No kidding.
You'll learn the same way she did.
So you're trying to get Tibby because you need him to heal you. There's nothing else you'd use him for.
You have a friend that can heal people.
Maybe.
Well, I bet you did. I mean, she killed Reagan just by thinking about him. I believe it now. I mean, I built an entire cell to trap people coming through a multi-dimensional doorway.
Then why did you trap me?
I have questions for you. I don't know.
Alright, then ask them.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mickey Jones.
Right. Your dad, he used to work for the big man on the hill.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he doesn't anymore.
He walks to the other side of the cages, talking to you. So, if I keep her here, you'll tell me everything I want to know about the whole multiverse thing. Any questions I might have, because you know a lot more than I do.
I tell you what, if you send her back, I'll tell you
I'm not
whatever
talking to
you
you
want.
right now. All right, we have me and your other self here. We have a relationship. We've been dealing with this for a long time. It's complicated. So, I keep her here, let you go to go get your Tibby or whatever, and you tell me what I want to know. You look at yourself. Yeah. Anything. It won't matter. All right.
What?
Yeah.
You can't let her get her hands on Tibby.
Why not?
He's not hers. She doesn't belong here.
Do you?
Yes. I'm from here.
And that matters?
Yeah.
So just because you're from here, you have some sort of rights that I don't?
You called her a psychopath. You're
Yeah.
gonna let her go, and you're gonna keep me here.
Seems like a good idea.
Are you kidding me? What do you think happens if I think really hard about Mickey Jones when there's two of us? Do you think that we'd both die?
I'm curious. Go for it.
I'm not gonna let you touch Tibby.
I'm taking Tibby.
You can't have him.
You don't get a say. I came a long way and through a lot of shit.
And that was your fault.
Was it?
Yeah. You have to live with the choices that you made, and I decided not
And
to
you
make
don't.
those. Yeah.
No, I don't think that's how it works. Because I know what choices we made. I made those choices. You got us scot-free. A new life.
I'm not that person.
Beautiful KOllOK continuing on. We got shit.
That is because of what we chose to do. I knew that I might have to live with those choices. When I was doing it, I knew I wouldn't be able to turn it back. I didn't know. You have to live with it. You did this. Why don't you go back to where you came from and go die there?
There's nothing
This is not
left.
your world.
You don't get it, too. That world's dead.
Then go burn with it. You can't live here and you can't have Tibby.
This is fascinating. You know, I'm gonna mull it over. I'm gonna think about it a little bit. So I'm gonna go get some lunch. Think about why I should let you go, I guess.
And you're gonna leave me down here with her?
Yeah. She can't get through. It's all locked up. I got protection on it. She can't get around it.
Thanks, I feel real safe in your cage.
You came to me. I don't know why.
I don't either.
Yeah, it's for you to figure out.
How many tokens do I have?
Mickey Jones has 1 token available.
All right, well, not much I can do with that then. All right.
Bob Whitney, or so he calls himself, closes the door and walks back upstairs. As yourself grabs her knees and sits on the floor. You know, I didn't want to see you.
Then why'd
I
you...
just wanted to take Tibby and leave.
How did you think he was going to feel about that? Do you even care?
I know Tibby. And he would do what was right.
I don't know if your Tibby knew what was right anymore. Was he really your friend, or were you just using him?
We're all just using each other. Tibby needs to feel needed.
And he's needed here.
We'll see.
Who needs him over there if everything's burnt to ash? Or are you just being selfish?
We'll see. As she leans her head back against the cell and goes quiet. And that is where we will end tonight's episode of KOllOK 1991.
You found yourself back at the start.